just out. I'm going to go to my local farm pond this morning. Looks like we're going to dodge the April showers today. It's really, really nice, wall-to-wall sunshine. Forecast right through till quite a lot later this afternoon. So I'm out early. It's about 7:15, which is alright. It's not early for some people, but it is early for me on a Saturday. So yeah, gonna do a few hours, see what I can get out. Although the temperature dropped dramatically last night, down to about 2 degrees. And the fish in my mum's pond this morning were all just well asleep on the bottom, no movement at all, and they're kind of like my little barometer before I go out, thinking what are the fish going to be doing. So I think it's been one of them days, unless I can drop a bit of bait right on their nose, then I might not get anything, but we'll see. That's fishing, isn't it? It's one of those places that once you get there, you kind of get in your swim, and it'll fill up by 10 o'clock. I would have thought all the swims are gone. It's only a small little farm pond, so but yeah, it's nice there. I do like it. I had some lovely roach the last time I was there, so fingers crossed I can get into a few of them. I've got some worms with me, so I know there's some tension there. It is a little bit early for tension. As it's got cold, they probably won't be around, but I'm going to chuck out a little worm on a feeder and see if I can get something with that. So with that in mind, I'll crack on and I'll see you when I get there. Oh, cracking. Oh, there he goes. That was a cracking little roach there, guys. I don't know if you saw it. I don't believe it. No whoppers yet, but I'm enjoying myself sitting here in the sunshine, I must say. Another little one there, guys, absolutely lovely, in the silhouetted in the backlit sun there with his fin up. Fantastic little fish. Another one on the lift bite there, guys, cracking little fish. Another nice one there. That was such a shy bite. I wasn't even sure if there was anything there. I mean, the float's dotted right down. I don't know if you can pick it out on the GoPro or not, but that barely even moved it. But I could just tell there was something there. That one's just got a slightly little ragged anal fin there. Oh, look at that, guys. There, look. That's a toad. I haven't seen a toad for ages. Years, in fact. I used to see when I was a kid. There was a couple of dead frogs, or it might have been dead toads. I presume the heron or something had sort of eaten them, but not eaten them whole. Maybe it was the toads, because they might be a bit poisonous, the skin. There he goes. There he goes. Just I don't know if you can pick him out swimming away down there. Brilliant. Another little one there, guys, just as the sun's coming out. Really feeding well now, guys. Pretty much a fisher chuck. I'm obviously not showing them all to camera, but yeah, they're all much of a similar sort of stamp. Lovely little quality roach in here. The majority of the fish are absolutely fin perfect. Getting back. Another of the slightly better ones there, guys. I've just been building this swim slowly but surely, just feeding a few maggots, a few tiny bits of ground bait, and it seems to have been holding them here a good while now, and there's no one else fishing, so I guess they're sort of not exactly spoilt for choice on bait, so they've got to come where the food is. Another little one there, guys. Hopefully something better is going to come along soon. I've got the feeder rod out and I've had nothing, no bites on worm or bread so far. Oh, lovely. best fish of the day, and it's a cracking rudd. What a lovely fish. Look at the fins on that, just with the sun coming through the clouds behind it. The line there of that red just stops there. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just like it's been dipped in red paint. Beautiful fish, brilliant. Another one there, a little bit paler than the others. Considering it's not even lunchtime yet, it's really ticking along nicely, this swim now. Nothing major yet, but because it was so cold as well in the night, I'm really surprised that the fish are as active as this. It's good. Another little one there, guys, just on the drop. Just while there's a bit of a lull in the fishing and the wind, I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about sort of fishing in cold weather and stuff like that. I mean, it's spring now, well into spring, but it really has chilled down incredibly today, to be honest. And now the sun's gone in, it's cold. It's as cold, you know, as cold as a winter's day. It feels like it. Maybe because I was sort of used to the sun, it's more noticeable. But one of my subscribers, Mel, has asked me just to sort of do a little bit of a talk about, you know, how I keep warm when I'm out fishing, because a few times I've mentioned I've been a bit cold or had a bit of wind chill or wind burn or whatever. I don't go for any sort of, obviously it's me, I don't go for any kind of specialist warm. I hope you can hear me over this wind. This wind's picking up again. Hang on 1 second. Right, I've moved behind this tree, which might offer a tiny bit more shelter. So what I'm saying, I don't really go for like any branded fishing related warm weather gear. You know, this jacket I bought this specifically for fishing. It's oversized. It's a few sizes too big, so I can wear loads of layers underneath if needs be. It's from Decathlon. I don't know, how do you pronounce that brand? Is it Couture or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, that's really the kind of the main thing. Then underneath, I mean, I've just got a pair of jeans on, which I wouldn't always advocate jeans, especially if it's going to be wet, because they hold the water and can keep you colder. But they're also, if you've got to sort of go through thorns or brambles or anything, then they're a little bit tougher. And then under them, I've got just a pair of Primark thermal, like long john things, you know, like long thermal underwear, and that normally does me, even in the depths of the winter, just you know, that extra layer. And I will, if it's very cold or very wet, I'll put a pair of the old waterproof trousers. I've just got the little pack away ones from Regatta. They were about 10 quid from Sports Direct, I think. Then under this today, because I knew it was going to be cold and it was 2 degrees when I got up this morning, I've got a thermal vest on, then I've got a cotton t-shirt, both of which are just from Primark. They're just their normal basic t-shirts. I've got like a jumper, just like a knitted jumper, a hoodie, you can see that sticking out, and then this. And I don't feel cold when the wind's howling. It doesn't get through this jacket. This is wind and waterproof, and those layers enable me to you know, take stuff off and change it up as it sort of gets warmer, if it does, especially if I'm cycling. Because what I can do is take off a couple of layers if I'm cycling, bundle them into one of my bags, and then when I get it, put them back on again while I'm still warm, just to keep the heat in. So I, you know, I don't go for the bodysuits or anything like that, because I'd never be able to get on my bike with them, to be honest. And also I don't like to be restricted. I like a bit of movement. I don't like to, I'm not one to just kind of sit wodged up in a chair and not move. I don't fish, you know, I'm not fishing with alarms or anything. I want to be active and interested in trying to catch, even if it's just a few small fish. So that kind of just gives you a little sort of idea of what I use. If you've got any tips or anything like that, because I know, you know, you guys always come up with great tips, and I think, oh yeah, I'll try that, and they're often brilliant. So if you've got any tips for, you know, that sort of keeping warm and stuff like that, then I'm all ears, especially bearing in mind I like to travel light. So thanks to Mel for suggesting this little bit of content. Big shout out to Mel. He sent me some fantastic lures that he's not used, some trout magnet stuff, and they look absolutely amazing. Some of the smallest lures I've ever seen, little tiny jigs and soft plastic. So I'll be out trying to give them a go very soon. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get back to the fishing. That might be the best roach of the day there, guys. No, not a whopper by any means, but a nice fish. Slowing down a little bit now, but the ones that are coming are a slightly better stamp than the ones previously. Well, that weren't too bad a little session, guys. Just trying to shelter out the wind a bit. Hopefully it's not too bad on the microphone for you, although it is fairly blowy where I am. It's been yeah, quite tough conditions. Some of my casts were quite interesting, fishing the centre pin with that tree above me. I did end up losing a hook link to the branch of the tree, but there you go. Such is life. None of the better fish that I know are in there. I've seen some smaller carp cruising a couple of times I've been there. I haven't managed to winkle them out yet. I know there's some tench in there, you know. So I think once the weather starts warming up, I think that's going to be a real useful venue, especially, you know, now it's the close season. I can't fish the rivers. So I think that's definitely going to be somewhere I'm going to be visiting a lot more. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. I did forget to say, talking about clothing and that, just the footwear I use. At the moment I'm just wearing sort of like, they're just like walking boots, hiking boots, suede hiking boots. I think they're by Trespass. They're only about 40 quid. And the way I go through them, because I cycle in them, the metal pedals on my bike kind of do eat away at the sole of them a bit. And I can't cycle in wellies, so they're kind of my fishing shoe. And when it's really cold, I just put a pair of cotton socks and then a pair of thermal socks on top. Yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that train. Cotton socks and thermal socks under in the walking boots, and that does me for footwear. Really, I just came back to quickly film this and sign off the video. Thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. We've had a load more on the channel recently. Thanks to everyone that likes and comments on my social media posts. It's brilliant. I love interacting with you guys. It's what makes it all worthwhile. And hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys. Fish on.